Perched atop a hill, the Harrington estate was a monument to excess, its towering spires piercing the twilight sky. Within its walls, unimaginable wealth and a dark secret festered, unseen by the outside world for decades. This detail matters because young Eleanor Harrington, the sole heir, lived a life of suffocating luxury. Her days were a predictable ballet of private tutors, formal dinners, and watchful eyes, every moment meticulously orchestrated by her controlling family. This detail matters because it changes. Eleanor often heard hushed conversations about a past tragedy, a mysterious disappearance linked to the family's immense fortune. These whispers fueled a growing sense of unease, a feeling that something was terribly wrong. This detail matters because it changes how. Her guardian, Silas Croft, was a man of unsettling charm and an iron grip. He managed the estate and Eleanor's affairs with ruthless efficiency, his smile never quite reaching his cold, calculating eyes. This detail matters because it changes how. One stormy night, a loose floorboard revealed a hidden passage. Driven by a desperate curiosity, Eleanor descended into the darkness, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and defiant hope. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence. She found a small, dusty journal. As she touched it, a chilling cold swept the room, and the faint scent of lavender filled the air. Eleanor felt an inexplicable presence watching her. This detail matters because it changes how the journal belonged to her aunt, Clara, who vanished years ago. Her entries spoke of Silas's manipulation, his plan to usurp the family fortune, and her desperate attempts to protect Eleanor. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence. Clara detailed her efforts to hide incriminating documents and a significant portion of the family's assets, ensuring Silas would never fully possess what wasn't his. She vowed to be a protector. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence. The ghostly presence intensified, not with malice, but with a plea. Objects shifted subtly, doors creaked open, guiding Eleanor through the manor, revealing more of Clara's intricate plan. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence, timeline, and witness. Silas noticed the subtle disturbances, the misplaced items. His paranoia grew, his watchful gaze intensifying on Eleanor, sensing she was on the verge of uncovering his carefully constructed deception. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence, timeline, and Clara's clues led Eleanor to a disused wine cellar, behind a false wall. The spectral guardian's energy seemed to surge, a silent encouragement to proceed with her dangerous quest. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence, timeline, and inside, Eleanor found not just financial records proving Silas's fraud, but also Clara's final testament. It detailed her plan to anonymously transfer wealth to protect it, a final act of defiance. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence. A cold draft extinguished Eleanor's candle, plunging her into darkness. When the light returned, a single, pressed lavender sprig lay on the ledger, a symbol of Clara's enduring presence. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence, timeline, and armed with the truth, Eleanor prepared to confront Silas. She understood now that Clara's spirit hadn't abandoned her, but had guided her toward justice, becoming her unseen protector. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence, timeline, and witness. During a tense family meeting, Eleanor presented the evidence. Silas's composure crumbled as the damning proof of his long-held deception was laid bare for all to see. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence, timeline, and witness accounts. Silas Croft was exposed, his schemes thwarted by the very legacy he sought to steal. The spectral guardian had finally ensured that justice, though delayed, would prevail. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence, timeline, and witness accounts. With Silas gone, Eleanor finally tasted freedom. She inherited the true Harrington fortune, no longer a prisoner in her gilded cage, but the master of her own destiny. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence, timeline, and witness. The tale of the ghostly guardian became a local legend, a story of a spirit's unwavering love and a young woman's courage to seek truth and escape her confinement. This detail matters because it changes how the evidence, timeline, and Clara's legacy lived on, not just in the wealth she preserved, but in the inspiration she offered. Her spectral guidance proved that even in the darkest prisons, hope can find a way. This detail matters because it changes how the Harrington estate stands as a testament to the secrets that lie beneath glittering surfaces. The ghostly guardian reminds us that true freedom often requires facing the shadows and embracing the light. This detail matters because it changes how the